Hey, let's talk about dragons.
Dragons. That's the first task. They've got one for each of us.
Come on, Sed!
He's serious.
I didn't know there were so many different types. Here's the main 6.
Come on, dragon. Yes! Oh!
The worm is a limbless and wingless snake-like dragon, mainly sea serpents from legends. For example, the Jormungandr from Norse mythology was a worm that Thor killed, and he ended up dying in the end, having been poisoned by the worm's venom. So you could probably say that Thor probably had a bad day that day. The Linworm was described as wingless and limbless, but sometimes having 2 limbs. Marco Polo claimed to see one in Middle Asia. But the Linworm's appearance varies across the many stories that they appear in. The most common being that they slither along like a snake or move along with their front limbs. And that is freaking terrifying. The Amphitheater looks like a Linworm, but has bird-like feathers. They were generally said to have greenish-yellow feathers, a serpentine body like a Linworm, green bat-like wings with feathered bone, and an arrow-tipped tail like a wyvern. Others have been described as entirely covered in feathers, sporting a spiked tail, bird wings, and a beak snout. Almost unheard of is the description of one with legs. The word drake is most often used synonymously with dragon, but it could mean a specific kind of wingless four-legged dragon. The Chinese dragon is a drake, and is super famous and is super well known in pop culture. A Chinese archaeologist by the name of Zhao Chongfa believes that the Chinese word for dragon is an onomatopoeia of the sound of thunder, or lung, in Cantonese. The wyvern is a winged serpentine creature, usually depicted with a tail ending in a diamond or arrow-shaped tip. Wyverns often possess only 2 legs and no arms, but wings instead of where their arms should be. Wyverns are very similar to dragons, and in many languages and cultures, there's actually no clear distinction made between the two. The key difference being that wyverns have 2 legs, while dragons have 4. However, this difference isn't often observed, as 2-legged wyverns being referred to as dragons is entirely acceptable. Dragons are described as having 4 legs and 2 wings. Some breathe fire and others breathe ice. But there are many differing accounts of dragons in ancient lore. There are generally 2 types of dragons: Asian and European. But there are many different variations of those types of dragons. In folklore, some dragons have taken on guardian-like roles, while others are vicious and deadly. There are some real dragons in the world, like the Komodo dragon and the thorny devil lizard. But these guys are nothing like the dragons in fiction. Hey, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you want to know more, leave a comment below and let me know what you want me to cover. If it's my face, I totally get it. If you like this video and want to see more like it, be sure to subscribe and share, and I will see you next time.